Hi, my name is Summer, and I thought I would do a quick get to know you introduction. I grew up in the Pacific Northwest. My mom, I guess you could say she was one of the original like crunchy moms. So, no processed food, no fast food. Although the town I grew up in, we didn't even have fast food, so that wasn't an option. Um, she would not even allow anything. If you grew up in the Pacific Northwest, you know the abundance of blackberries. So like that was a snack, right? You walk home and you like pick blackberries off the side of the road as your snack. But I remember asking my mom if she would buy me Wonder Bread. And she was like, absolutely not. That's fake food. And of course, she was right. And I'm guessing the only reason I asked was because of, I don't know, marketing, the packaging, probably, right? But she was right. And I tried to do the same with my sons. I wasn't as extreme as my mom. I think today people would probably give her some like crazy label and say like she's a food extremist. Um, so my sons, I would say like 8 times out of 10, they make the better choice if they were, asked. And they usually like home cooked meals over, something they can get out. I'm really passionate about astrology and interior design. And if you're wondering about this wallpaper, you probably either love it or you hate it. Um, the woman who built and designed this house, it's from the 80s. And at first, I wasn't quite sure how I felt about it because it's very blue. But all of these flowers are from the garden that she planted. And it's beautiful and it's grown on me, and I really love it. It totally vibes with me, and so it stays. um, Astrology is something that I have studied since I was a teen, and astrology is more than just your sun sign. So I think a lot of people, when they think of astrology, they think kind of like woo woo. But astrology isn't just like, oh, you're a Leo, you're a Cancer, you're a Taurus. No, it's your whole chart. So it's like I would compare it to your DNA. So it encompasses much more than just like one thing. And it says a lot about you, and you can learn so much about who you are when you do a full astrology chart. Interior design, whenever I source things, I always do so through like secondhand because one, I think, well, number one is that it's better for the environment. And secondly, it is just you get cooler things. You can find things that are unique. You curate a better look for your home. The vibe is better. You're going to find things that were made in the United States or made in Europe and imported to the United States during, just when we like these pictures I have back here, they were made, I believe, in Germany and then imported to the United States during the 1950s. And you just don't find things like that anymore. And if you do, like they're just an exorbitant amount of money. So I love that. I wanted to share my profile picture is from this book. My husband and I both love to read, and this, I believe, is a mystery. It's an illustration. My husband is also an artist, and he had this image saved, and he looked and looked and looked, and he finally found this book for me. So it's really special. And my name comes from butter because who doesn't love butter? When I went to college, I went to college in Los Angeles, and I studied political science and history. That's also something I'm very passionate about. However, I have learned that what you cannot control, you need to learn to be okay with. And that sometimes it's better to just learn to be happy with what you can control. And what you can control is your life that's in front of you. So the people you surround yourself with, your immediate environment, and those are the things that make you happy. And if you can really learn that and let that resonate with you, your life will become a lot better. I know that's hard to digest, but it's true. Have a wonderful day.